I really genuinely attribute any success that I've had in my career to my education. Well, I'm Ed Kitchen. I've been in Greensboro for 37 years now. I currently am with the Joseph M. Bryan Foundation in Greensboro. I'm a first-generation college grad. My father was in the retail business. He completed high school but never went to college. And my mother never even completed high school. Where I really blossomed and kind of learned how to get along in the world and then also contribute to communities was in college. That's where my world opened up. One of the things that a liberal arts education at a good school like Chapel Hill did for me was it exposed me to a world that I really had not seen before. I didn't have a lot of exposure to the arts and humanities other than what I had in high school. I particularly didn't have a lot of exposure to people from different countries and different cultures. I think the debate over the value of a liberal arts education that you see being played out right now, both in the North Carolina legislature and nationally to some extent, is really kind of a superficial argument. If you really look at the skills that are needed, I think, in today's job markets, I think a liberal arts education as a foundation is probably one of the best things that you could get. Very few people, I think, that graduate now are going to end up in the same career field, 10 years later, 20 years later. So I think the variety of skills that a liberal arts education gives you is probably more valuable than a technical skill for one type of job. It sounds good because we're in a tough economy right now, that you've got to train people for jobs, and there are jobs that are going unfilled in technical areas. But I think that liberal arts base, the communication skills, the writing skills, the reading skills, the critical thinking skills, are all fundamental to just about any kind of profession you go into now. Even manufacturing is asking for a higher level of thinking skills than it historically has. And I think a liberal arts education is the best foundation for that.